Well, good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana weather. It is 5:47 Eastern Time here, and want to bring you a quick video update on our chances tonight. We're sponsored by Metal Magic in Washington. Give Chad a call for all of your paintless dent repair needs. They have the Traveling Hail Team, 698-8555. All right, and of course they are PDR Nation certified, folks, so you can know that you're getting quality work. Give them a call. All right, folks, here is current radar loop into motion, and it's a good day to be a duck. Boy, it's just rained all day, and you know, there's good and bad to that. The bad, of course, is we've got some flooding out there, and if I just put on the flash flood watches here for you, you can see those moving into motion, and we've got some pretty heavy rain out there. We've got some flooding issues, aerial flood advisories really over much of the area. Flood watches also over much of the area right now, so watch those small creeks and streams. Remember, if you see standing water on the road, just turn around, do not drown, all right? But we do stand another chance for some severe weather a little bit later on tonight. It does look like it's going to hold off maybe until later tonight. It looks like this evening is maybe just a little bit less of a threat than what we had originally thought this morning. And of course, that is purely a good thing. If I can go ahead and put the brakes on here, you can see, well, if I can get it to the current one here, folks, technology is great when it works. Here's the way we currently stand right here. We've got some pretty heavy rain still to move through, but if we sort of back out, you don't see a whole lot here because we're looking at the Evansville radar. We'll back over into our GR Earth program, and you can see not a whole lot back here right now. You've got multiple tornado watches issued, spanning really just many states here. We're watching potentially for development in this area. So far, this has been a dud of a tornado watch down here. We haven't had much development. Of course, that's what we want. We don't really want false alarms. You know, we don't want a tornado watch for no reason at all. But at the same time, you know, if we can go without a warning, that's certainly a good thing. The main action looks like it's going to be along this line right here. Here's where the cold front is right here. Multiple severe thunderstorm warnings and even tornado warnings have been issued on this, and it is a developing line. It is going to be a very fast-moving line. So here we are a little before 6 o'clock. This is going to race our way and probably be along the on the Wabash River here by midnight 1 a.m. tonight, and that will be most likely what our main threat will end up being. Now, we could end up with some isolated severe threats out of that. If we take you through future radar, you can see that being indicated here. We'll look at the latest HER model, which is, of course, the highest resolution model that we have. Here we are about 8 o'clock tonight, and the indication is that we might even see some severe storms potentially developing. You can see these look intense, and with the low-level jet really ramping up, and remember the low-level jet, that's just winds about 4,000 or 5,000 feet up in the atmosphere, and that's whenever you take a look at the cloud base and you see it just whip them by fast. Go outside and look at it, folks. It's out there right now. I saw it a little bit earlier whenever I was out and driving home from work, and the clouds are just whipping. That wind energy is enough that we could end up potentially seeing some severe weather tonight, but I think the biggest severe weather threat is going to be with this little line that is developing out there. And then I want you to very quickly, with me, notice how this line just literally explodes, and then as it moves our way, here we are by about midnight tonight, and you see that line is pushing pretty close to the Wabash River, and then there it is by 1 a.m., 2 a.m., it is mostly through us, 3 a.m., and is basically about through the area. So it looks like it's going to be a late night for us tonight, so if you're headed to bed for this, you may get woke up by some thunder, but make sure you keep your NOAA weather radios on alert so that you can wake up if any warnings are issued. All right, again, isolated severe weather threat cannot be ruled out tonight based on the way the models are looking, but again, the biggest threat is later on tonight. And we can also take a look here at what our severe weather threats are. Not a whole lot has changed since this morning. The moderate risk still clips our southwest Indiana counties. Most of us are in the slide. If we take a look at the tornado risk, we're still in that 5% risk for tornadoes. So that's a pretty elevated risk overall compared to what it has been. So we cannot rule that out, especially as this line moves through. If we get any Boeing segments, and we've got certainly enough spin in the atmosphere, yes, we could end up with some tornadoes out of it. However, I think damaging straight line winds are the bigger problem. In fact, we've got even a 45% risk for damaging winds here, clipping part of our southwest counties. Most of us here in the 30% risk zone. That's an upper end slight risk. Hail, not as much. We're just at a low end slight risk at 15%, though it can't be ruled out. So again, what you can see here is the risk for severe weather is certainly on the table tonight. Keep it right here to southernindianaweather.com, folks. I'll be bringing you the latest updates throughout the evening as warnings occur. They will go to Facebook. That is it for this brief little video now. Enjoy your evening, folks, and keep it right here for the latest with your southernindianaweather.com forecast. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite.